If this was coffee and revelations, I would say grab your coffee because it is getting hot around here. This kingdom marriage thing here at Prophetic Diary, they have such a fear of missing out, missing you, but a fear of missing out. Welcome back to Prophetic Diary. My name is Tiny. If you're not a subscriber, click on the subscribe button. Everything you need to know is down in our description box. Even if you're new here and you're looking for ways to get connected, to upgrade your life and take your life to the next level, keywinassist.com is where you can find all the amazing services that are offered here. We're really gearing up for our boots on the ground December 6th. We're preparing for 2026 because if you sit with winners, you're going to be a winner. If you want to sit with losers, you'll continue to be a loser. So let's level up there. We have PD Society Circles every single Sunday. We talked about covenant and covenant marriages this past Sunday. The room was packed out. I have legacy and wealth courses, becoming a life coach, learning how to use Canva training, and building your brand. All those services, keywinassist.com. You don't want to miss out this time next year. I keep on saying it. Where do you want to be? Where are you going to be? The decisions you make today will determine where you're at in a year. Get connected, keywinassist.com. I have a beautiful daily bread video here from the Lord, and boy, are we going to eat on this. So make sure you stay to the end of it all. So FOMO, it's the fear of missing out. And that is what God just kept, playing all weekend. And it was like that detachment that they are feeling from you. It's like real life detachment. It's really saying like at this point, listen, I really, really, really can move on and not even be phased anymore. Someone say that's how detached I am. And they're dealing with this. So they're waking up and they're realizing, hold up. She wasn't just a woman. She was my assigned woman. And God is turning up the volume of their clarity to that. And they're getting flashbacks and deja vu and moments of like sudden memories and restored dreams that have been hidden. And Satan used their ego to kind of like suffocate these things. And they ignored these things. They were so distracted by being right or proving a point. So that fear of missing out, someone say FOMO, F-O-M-O, FOMO, is not about them being thirsty, but just really being convicted. And God is restoring their like spiritual sight. Like, oh my goodness, I was tripping, missing out on their destiny, missing out on their future, missing out on what you guys can like have together. So God is saying this is why so many of them exes, they're like having dreams and random visions of you, because God is attracting what the enemy tried to sever. So that's why these random dreams and visions of you have to come back. So they're like dreaming of conversations that you two never finished. They're remembering moments that were so forgotten. They're feeling your absence in a way that they can't really shake. Like, this is different now that they're out of themselves. They're not, full of themselves anymore. We've been talking about this for weeks. So God is pulling up screenshots to their souls, like boom, 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 like remember this. So this is a divine recalling. If you don't have faith, and you don't trust in God, then you don't believe in covenant marriages and covenant relationships and destiny helpers, and you just don't believe in these type of things. But for whoever this word is for, your detachment created a space for them to be convicted. It removed all that emotional noise that they can finally feel, and it broke that illusion over them that you will always be there and that they will have unlimited access to you. And they're realizing, like, I really, really thought the grass was greener on the other side. I really thought that I can replace her, and I can't. You're distracting yourself from the truth. You're distracting yourself, but you never replaced it because you can't. So everything is coming full circle, and God is pressing play again on what was paused. It's like y'all had all these dreams, these visions, all these things that y'all wanted to do together, and it was like paused. And God saying, no. So they're having that eternal, like, this panic going on. And that's that Holy Spirit. That's like that clarity. That's like the aha moment the prodigal son and Jonah and them had that we talked about yesterday. So they feel a shift and a tugging, and God is pulling them back to alignment. Like, remember, I told you that y'all need to start house shopping. I told you that y'all need to move out of the city together. And all of those revelations is catching up on them. Like, remember, like, this is what you should be doing of alignment. So they look stressed and they might be quiet, but that fear fear of missing out. Someone say FOMO is hitting their soul, not their egos. So this is a season where they're going to come forward and see clarity, and they'll admit things, and they'll acknowledge what they ran from, and their fear of losing what God gave them, because this is from God. This is not us making up these things. This is from God, and they don't want to lose that. So you don't have to wake them up. You don't have to wake them up to what God is already convicting them of. You don't have to explain what God is already revealing to them in dreams, and you don't have to fix anything. I know some of you want to send text messages because Thanksgiving is coming up, and I just want to fix it. No, you're not fixing it. So you're not imagining a shift. God is really touching them in their dreams and in their minds and in their hearts. And the same God who allowed you to detach is the same God that's going to bring the reconnection. So if he allowed you guys to detach and separate and called you away, this is the same God that can reconnect it. Okay? So here you are. You made it. You're not tripping. It's all good. This should confirm everything that you've been sensing in your spirit. It should. And if you agree with me, drop aligned in the box, the comment section. If you should know now, like, okay, I feel the shift. I'm out of the way. I'm detached. I'm cool with whatever the way this thing go. And God is like, good, as I'm trying to teach you that your faith will heal you. I'm trying to teach you that I can move on people's heart and I can change them. Why? Because he loves them. He wants them to come into covenant agreement. He wants them to have a future. He has a promise in you and a promise in him, and it's a covenant marriage, and it's an unbreakable promise. So when you're out of the way and you're letting God really bring his promise to pass and manifest these things, then you will see it come to pass, because God can move Satan, his minions. God can move mountains. God can move hurt. God can do anything, as we see this unfolding and unraveling gracefully in our eyes here at Prophetic Diary. You will not be mocked, and you will not be put to shame, because God is just that good, family. I love you guys so much. If you felt led to sow, go ahead and do that. This is a good time to do that. And I'll see you guys in the live a little later. Bye-bye.